Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. In today's video, I'm going to show you two very special shadow box cards using a new collection from relatively thoughtful called The Magic of Childhood. As you can see, I already have some scraps and beautiful design papers from the collection, and if you're interested, check the link in the description down below where you can find this collection. It is very beautiful and perfect for literally any makes for babies, including home decor. As you can see, I already used that collection for my other projects, and if you haven't seen that video, check the rocking horse card in the top right corner. What I really like about this collection, it has lots of elements to fussy cut and also sentiments as well, which we're going to use for today's project. To create my first card, I'm going to use Shadow Box cutting die 5 by 7 inches from Crafter's Companion, and I'm going to use 300 GSM white stamping card to create that base. And this is very crucial, just use any thick card you've got in your stash. When this is ready, as you can see, we have some scoring lines, but we have to decide what design paper we're going to put inside. First, I'm going to use my scoring tool and burnish all those score lines. It is super quick and easy, and I do wonder how often do you create shadow box cards? If you haven't, maybe this video will inspire you to create one of them, because this is so special. And what I really like about this, it really gives you that dimension and interest on your projects. And you probably saw my other videos, and so far it is my favorite cutting die in my stash, and I'm definitely going to use it more often. And first, I'm going to put the sides like this way. I'm not going to stick them yet. First, I'm going to choose the design paper, and first we're going to start with the baby girl card. So yes, I had to choose some pink design paper. I trimmed it to the size. I just made sure that it's smaller than 5 by 7 inches, and using my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, I'm going to adhere that panel inside. Super quick and easy, because that liquid glue gives me time to maneuver all those elements. And now I'm going to use exactly the same liquid glue to put all the sides together. And just to make sure that everything is adhered properly, I'm going to use my fine liner pen, because as you can see, it is very narrow and long, so actually I can adhere those edges really quickly. And if you don't have it, you can also use some chopsticks as well, or red liner tape, and that will work perfectly fine. However, I like my liquid glue because I do have time to maneuver all those elements, and as a bonus, it dries clear. So when all these sides are ready, then we have to decide how to decorate the card. And as I said before, in the whole collection, there are just so many beautiful elements to fussy cut. So I had a look, and off camera I cut loads of them with my scissors, and it is time to choose some of them. As you can see, I do have some variation on the left hand side, but I'm going to use star cutting dies from the same shadow box cutting die from Crafter's Companion, because I really want this card to be super special, and I'm going to die cut the biggest star with white stamping card and the smaller one with the design papers. And this way all my elements will match on my project, and that's exactly what I like whenever I create any project with specific collection. To add a little bit more interest, I couldn't resist, and I had to use Distress Oxide ink in Kitsch Flamingo. I really think this color matches that pink on the design paper beautifully, and please let me know if you agree with it. And now it is time to put those elements together. So again, I'm using my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, to put those stars together. And to give them a little bit more dimension, I'm going to use double-sided foam adhesive, because why not? No one stops you, and it will be beautiful. But before you adhere any of the elements, I really encourage you to have a dry run. So have a think, what do you want on your composition? And also don't forget about sentiment, and to cut it, I'm going to use my longer scissors, because they really give me that nice straight line. So some of the elements are ready, but with the sentiment, I thought let's add a little bit more interest. So again, I'm going to use the same Kitsch Flamingo in Distress Oxide ink, and using my ink blending tool, I'm going to apply it on the edges and then back it on white stamping card so it will match my stars beautifully. And I do wonder, how often do you create makes for babies? Please let me know in the comments down below. I also wonder, have you used that collection? Or if you want to use that collection, the magic of childhood, what do you want to create? Please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really curious. So now, as you can see, I put some elements on my card, and I still have a little bit of room to put a name of the baby girl as well. So if I know who's going to receive that card, I can easily put the name. So whenever you create the composition for that beautiful make, leave some space, leave a small gap. Let's have some room for a name, and this way it will be extremely beautiful project and it will be personalized as well. I couldn't resist with that rocking horse. It is simply beautiful, and that teddy bear, oh my gosh, it is my totally favorite element from the whole collection. And if you like any of those elements on the left hand side, please let me know which one is your favorite, because I like all of them, but the rocking horse and my teddy bear is my totally number one. And as you can see, I'm putting some double-sided foam adhesive on the back of the teddy bear because I really want that extra dimension on my card. I know it is shadow box, but even then we can make all those elements extra special, and that's exactly what I want to achieve here. And whenever you put any double-sided foam adhesive, I do encourage you to put few drops of liquid glue, because this way everything will be adhered forever. And when I was putting all those elements, I thought I really like it so far, but is there a way I can make it even better? And yes, I can. So I had to choose some pink gems, and I actually chose them in two different color palettes. So I've got darker and lighter pink, and as you can see, I put them on the stars and also in the corners of my shadow box. And now it is time to adhere our shadow box on 5 by 7 inches card base, and again I'm using my one and only liquid glue, and it's always a good idea to burnish the back as well, because this way it will be adhered forever. And to add a little bit more sparkle, I'm going to use Clear Overlay by Spectrum Noir, and I just had to add it. I know you can't really see it on the camera, but in real life it really makes a difference. And I do wonder, how often do you use Clear Overlay on your projects? And our first card is finished. Now it is time for our second card, and again I'm going to use that shadow box cutting die from Crafter's Companion 5 by 7 inches, and I'm going to die cut it from 300 GSM white stamping card because it's very thick and it really gives me that sturdiness for my project. And again, it is time to choose one of the background panels, and I chose this one. It has really beautiful pattern, and as you can see, I already assembled the whole shadow box, and now it is time to do a dry run and choose whatever you want for your composition. Now I chose Your New Bundle of Joy sentiment, and again I'm using my longer scissors to cut it out super quick and easy. And I do wonder, what do you think about this vintage style color palette for baby cards? I'm really curious, what do you think? So please let me know in the comments down below. When these elements are ready, I thought I like it so far, but I really want to add a little bit more interest, so I'm going to use my Tri Blend color marker from Spectrum Noir, and I'm going to add that color on the baby boy. As you can see, I'm using the lightest and the darkest color of the pen, and this way I do have some color variation, and I really like it so far. Please let me know if you do that with your elements for card making. If you do add some colorful elements, how do you do it, and what is your favorite medium? Please let me know. So when this is ready, it is time to start assembling all those elements together. And First, I thought let's add a little bit more color to the shadow box itself. So I'm going to use Distress Oxide ink in Broken China color, and I'm going to apply that color on all the edges using my ink blending tool. Super quick, easy, and this way your beautiful shadow box card matches all those elements. I literally couldn't resist, and then I had to add the same color on the sentiment as well. Super quick, easy, and now it is time to back our sentiment on white card. And again, I'm going to use my one and only liquid glue to do it, because I do have that time to maneuver my elements. And I wonder, what is your favorite liquid glue for these kind of projects? Let me know so I can try it in my future videos. Now it is time to add a little bit more dimension, so again I'm going to use double-sided foam adhesive on some of the elements because I really want them to pop on my project, and this way it will look stunning. I do wonder, what is your preferred brand of double-sided foam adhesive? So please let me know. And now when all those elements are ready, it is time to put them on a card, and again do a dry run before you start putting all those elements on your card, because you want to make sure you actually put all those elements where you want. And again, if you have some space, leave it, because later on you can add the name of a baby boy using any of your favorite alphabet dice or even stamps, and I do encourage you to do it as well. If you haven't seen that beautiful collection from Relatively Thoughtful, please check the link in the description down below. I think it is so beautiful, stunning, and it is perfect for so many different projects. Now I'm going to use 5 by 7 inches cut base, and again I'm going to use my liquid glue to put those elements together. Super quick and easy, and always burnish the back as well, because we want to make sure that everything is adhered forever. And what I really like about those type of cards, they actually stand really proudly on a flat surface. Now it is time to add some gems, because why not? And when this is ready, I do wonder, what do you think about this card? But it is also a room to add a little bit of sparkle, and again I'm going to use my Spectrum Noir clear overlay, and our card is complete. Please let me know, what do you think about this? And I also wonder, when you create shadow box, do you do it with cards or home decor projects? I'm really curious, so I really want to know. Now you can see those two cards side by side, and I do wonder, which one do you prefer, for a baby girl or for a baby boy? Please let me know in the comments down below. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And don't forget that every Monday and Thursday I've got videos for you on my channel. Have a wonderful day, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.